Good day from here, guys. Good day from here. It's wonderful to have you all here again. Welcome to another, uh, should I say, weekend outlook or new week forecast. Okay, whichever one. You're all welcome. And the week was tough a bit. It was a lot. I waited for this guy to come. Nowhere. Skipped. News pumped. Then, yeah. This was right here was CPI, so I had to take that risky entry because it didn't come here in the morning, but then it took out and the sleep below here, and then we had a pump. So somehow before the news time, I knew what was going to happen, and then of course I got in the buys. So, anyways, that's by the way. That's by the way. I'm gonna clear everything of the charts, all of them. As you can see, I also added a few pairs, just two. This one I really do not want to trade it, but then there was something I saw, or there's something I saw here on the weekly monthly. Did I say that? Okay, this is the monthly. These two areas here, there are two tough areas. Okay, two tough areas, two POIs right here, 1 and 2, and the monthly closure in 17 days time will tell us how we're going to do for the rest of the year on this pair. Okay, so onto that, here's the weekly. I had this area marked out, of course, and yeah, I marked this area out right here. So, and then this is the second one right here. So look here, it rejected off this weekly POI and it's already making moves. Now this rejection is making, where is it making it to? Look at this guy, pierced ones also closed with the body candle right there below. So here is now a new area of resistance. Okay, yeah, support, resistance, turn support, turn resistance. So that's resistance, turn support. Resistance, turn support, yeah, turn resistance again. So that's RSR. Alright, so that's it. So, and since this support held, the other ones right here and all that. So this one held, yeah, we should be expecting a pull to this side, and then if we want to have sell continuations, we have sell. Alright, that's what we should do. Oh no, so we just watch our price around this level. If it gives a sell confirmation, then I think this is the only story or the only thing right here to see. This one is a bit far, but then let's have it here. Alright, so this is what I was looking at, and that's the reason I just put this pair there. Of course, I put almost all the pairs I have. I usually look at it from the two different broker perspectives. Alright, two different broker perspective to be sure. So I have USD GBPUSD. It's only NZDCAD that I have what's the name that I have with just one stuff. So there's this level right here, and if this pair obeys the principle of support and resistance the way I trade, because of course not every model would work just the way I want. Look at this guy looking back, you see this guy skipped right here. Okay, so but this one was respected, so it's not like it's entirely respects every single thing. Okay, this one works here, so somehow we might have just that it works 80 to 85% of the time on this pair, as far as I've noticed. You see, so you see that. Then I mark this and I'm waiting for price here if I'll be taking any buys, because this guy looks very bullish. So if I would be taking any buys, I want to see price here. Alright, I want to see price here before I continue any buys, because aside this region, we have the next POI down here if it's going to respect it right here. So, but then I think this level, this area should hold price, not a more than nothing below this region right here. Okay, so that's all for this guy here. Okay, weekly. The weekly gave a proper rejection. I wasn't expecting price there. Okay, I took a sell. The first sell I took, I hit the TP, which was at this support right here. I don't know why I didn't trigger on this broker, but then it triggered on my MT5 right there. Yeah, right at that distance. I took up profit from that level. And then the buys, I saw the buys, but then I didn't engage the buys. I just wanted to continue sales. Though I was having double mind, I was like, the sales may come, sales may not come. And then look at where the sales, though I took one risky sell when I saw something. Yeah, that should be around these regions. Yeah. So when I took that sell, I knew it was wrong and I wasn't aiming for much. Just 1:3, and then I was taking out. And then I just knew, okay, this one is definitely going to get violated. So I didn't even bother executing this one. But then this would have been smooth if after PSA and after breaking the, because this red POI is a markup after piercing, after doing this guy here, right here, I know it hasn't validated the POI, and then with this swing down by the with the news, I'll just continue buying this guy till the highest close. So, but then I did not. It's not a pair I trade, and I don't want to trade it as I would trade GBPUSD and the EURUSD. So these guys, I've been with the GBPUSD long enough. I've been with the GBPUSD long enough, so not this guy. So I cannot just come guess my movement or do my magic around it just like I would now. So guys, what we're looking at for this guy here, if this guy is really going to come back to this level, like I said before, this works like 85% of the time. It's supposed to come to this guy here, and if it's going to come here, it shouldn't go above here, right? So what I'll do is let's see if we can get higher view, higher time frame view. Remember, your POI should come from what? The higher time frames always. So we have this here, yeah. We have this one, we have this one here. That's just sitting right there. So this whole level here, it's a level we're checking. So even though I think this guy will be used as inducement, alright, when price comes up, price is going to clear this too, then probably have a sell from a little bit above that candle, then down to that level. I think this would be nice. You know, this is a POI, so of course you should know that there are two POIs. If this one fail, then I'll just have to wait for confirmation on the second POI. But then this shouldn't. It's even too much. It's like 15. Okay, so this is a proper 1:6 plus. So this is nice. So I'll just watch price around that level. Oh, let me move my alerts right here. Right. Watch around the level and then see how price would react. Alright, then that's all for this guy. We're going to the next. I have gold here and I've been looking at gold for like a while now, and gold have been pretty crazy. Now this was an analysis I made. I wasn't even expecting it to hit this week, so but my limit was triggered. Yeah, I had a limit set here, but then the news came down, and then of course, so I took the buys from here. And let's look at the weekly first. The week, should I say the week closed well? Should I be scared of my open position already? Rejected, but then I just know this rejection is cap. For real, I know the rejection is cap. Look at how this guy closed. It closed this way, so we're definitely gonna have what, a new high. But it's not supposed to close here. When remember I mentioned something like a sell around this level right here as 1, and then around that level as 2, right? But then this week came, triggered this level, balanced the equilibrium. Since the next week invalidated it and closed like this, then it's not a proper one. It's not a proper one. That's for me, right? Gold is crazy, can do anything. it wants to, but then this is what I'm still on my bias and I've the risk. So my risk is I'm comfortable with the position now. Say so, but then this is the weekly PI, right? This is the weekly PI. Since it rejected here, it's supposed to come back down there. All right. Thing is, I already have taken off. I already have my entry there, like my order, everything there. So if it comes down, I don't use break even, so I still have my regular, should I say usual stops. So if it comes down, takes me off, I continue. That's cool. But then looking at this guy here, let me just say what I see on the daily. Since I marked here as a weekly POI, and somehow it's mitigated, I don't know. It can come back, or it may not even come back. Gold is very crazy, and that's why I stopped trading. Like I stopped trading gold very actively. Uh, so we've got this POIs here on the daily. So traditionally, gold will just pop right in here and then pump up back. So we should be looking at this level. Daily POI, daily POI. Should be looking at this level. If it fails, then of course, if this level fails here, right here, and we'll just have this low probably. This guy, this week will surely be violated, so we should be fighting between here and this guy here. So we should just wait for confirmations, and that's it. So that's all for gold, and I'll just go down to the GBPUSD YC. This one is crazy. This one is very crazy. I had this trade with the guys on Telegram, and look at this week right here. This was what price did. I was having my entry right at this level and then just came close. I actually had like 2 lot size on this on one of my accounts. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy. They're giving me crazy money. And then just hit and yo, that was crazy, man. Crazy. So that's it. This is it. And let me clear this whole thing. So I have my head fixed. Delete. Says I've deleted the limit, I think. So you can see how this guy closed. And why I said this week is going to be a good one. We've mitigated here. Alright. So we mitigated here. There's no other thing to mitigate until here. So what, or if there's anything to reject price a bit, it's not from this weekly time frame. Meaning it's not serious. Now see the monthly. This is crazy. We are going for the external, and not just this. Like we've tagged this level. We validated. Of course, there's no other one. The only one is here. The only one monthly support and resistance is here. This one's mitigated. This one, so we'll have until this level. So we are heading to 1.34. And that's crazy, bro. Then let's look at what possibly can reject price. Looking at where price is and looking at every daily resistance right there. So we have 1 and we have 2. So let's just say this one should be refined to down, but then let me just separate them. This is from the weekly POI. This is from the daily. This is from the daily. So this guy's from the daily, that's from the weekly. So if there's anything to reject price, there it is up there. So we're not seeing anything from here to reject price, meaning we'll just keep buying until this level. Then we'll probably have rejection. Okay, that's on the daily. So let's look at the 4 hour. Is there anything to reject price? Okay, that's there's a little something here. Let's see if it will work. I'm trying to look at it. There's this guy here. This is sweet. Or like here. So these are the levels I see on the 4 hour too, actually. So let's see if there's anyone right there alive and see if it's reacting off hour. It's not even close. So guys, we're still gonna have a hell of a bias till this level on the 4 hour, which I even doubt it's gonna work. Yeah, this guy, why I am the GBPUSD bias on Friday, yeah. Just came to this level. Same thing with the gold. See that? I didn't look at GBPUSD. I would have also caught this guy alongside with gold. I was less, I was so busy rather. I was less attentive on the charts. Been doing a lot of stuff lately. So what am I looking at? What are we looking at? I don't want to go lower than this 1 hour, but then guys, just know we're gonna have buys, 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 buys. What do you see here? It's more like accumulation. And whenever there's a crazy accumulation like this, we can just have a spike down and then buy to that first POI. And I love the distance between these guys. Let's just say from here to here is about 17 pips. Okay, not that much, but then looking at the area of fixed reward ratio, this can be crazy. Let me just say I'm using all this whole guy here as a bit because there's something that's definitely going to engineer price. There's something that's going to work on price to pump that hard to move. It needs fuel. So where is the closest liquidity to come for? It's right here. That is it. Serve as an inducement, grasp the liquidity they need, and then we'll have that buys. So if it plays out Asia, cool. If it doesn't, then London will look for someone. But then I love this accumulation right here. So people can say this is a bullish flag, whatever I want to call it. There's so many terminologies these days. So you can call it a bullish flag, you can call it whatever I want to call it. So long as you recognize it that way. You see that? So what you do is no, I'm not going to do what my mind is telling me. I'm trying to use the normal old school of calculating how far this guy's going to go. But then, remember these guys are 4-hour levels. So if we're expecting 4-hour levels to react, of course they should react on what the 4-hour time frames. So we have this low swipe and then pumped up. So we should be looking at the 4-hour because this is 4-hour. This is a 4-hour. So when it pulls back, we should be looking at 4-hour support, right? For our support to push it further to the daily because we are dealing with what? The daily. The main POIs come from the weekly, monthly, daily. You get that? So since we have nothing on the daily and we know we are not coming back to like this low on the daily, we're not coming back this low on the daily, not for now, until the next daily is tagged. So meaning we'll be having buys until here. Just know that this 4-hour will only reject to 4-hour support levels. So just meaning every 4-hour support levels will be very, 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 very important and very effective in pushing. So like I said, I love this guy here and I'm just looking forward to this. If this comes then crazy, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it from there. I'm not going to do it like the risky way, but then just look at this. This is like 26. If I keep holding the buys until the I would have like that's like 55. So I think that's good enough for the week. If with a purple lot size, we could do crazy numbers. So yeah, that's it for GU. Let's keep up to EU quickly. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, basically the same thing, right? EU is even crazier on the weekly. There's nothing right here until here. There's nothing until here. So I'm not even expecting any pullback from the weekly. So whatever should pull price back should be on the daily, right? And then looking at here, we had a close above the daily. So guys, what do we see? What do we expect? What I love what I'm saying. So this one is a little bit detailed, more detailed than the GBPUSD. You can see this level of resistance is here, and of course we know intent. This has closed above this level, so this level will now be used as what? As a support. So when market opens, we can just see this level, or let me just say they might want to cover up of course the gap, so we might see as low as this to this week and then buy continuations because there's no other level on the daily aside this, and the dollar doesn't look like it's going that far, you know, rejection. You can see this, you can just see it. So this is what I'm expecting. It should be like a week. When the market opens, we should have the low of the day, that's tomorrow. We should have the low of, should I say tomorrow, Sunday night or Monday? Okay, whatever one. We have the low of the day. The next daily candle that pops up here, we should have the low of the day right here, the week right here, and then we should get buys from this level. So timing, very important. But then, like I said, these POIs are too close, except Asia consolidates. Then at Frankfurt session by 7 o'clock, from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, we should get an entry. Yeah, because I think that's where it kicks in. So know that there's a POI here. So okay. So if it doesn't come here yet, and then price just pops up to this POI and then rejects, we still know that this is what the crazy support that's going to hold. So if this mitigates first, nice. It comes back here, we'll take the buys down to this other one. So the this one is not too much. 44, okay, fair. Of course, we know these guys are still getting out because of the weekly. Yeah, all the daily support. We'll just be working, since we are in for buys, right? We'll just be working with what the daily supports. You get me? Since I'm not even after selling this guy anymore. Okay, I just want to be buying when it comes to each daily support. So it comes here, I buy, probably forms another support. This one daily, I have to change this color because it will work on me too. I need to get the colors very effective. If I don't get the colors, I might think this is coming from a 4 hour. So when it's coming from daily, and yeah, so daily, yeah. So I'm taking this guy off, putting it here. I have a very good nap because it looks like we've got a lot of work to do. Asia, Asia open, very important. So guys, I don't want to do the dollar, but then I think I just have to. Something like this, monthly, we're anticipating buys, and then somehow we've got this PY on the other dollar DXY. Look, we had this place triggered right here, and then we have a weekly, crazy weekly close. So we should be either battling for this guy here with the much liquidity, or should I say inducement right there. Okay. So it's either we should be looking out for this guy right here if you're gonna have any major plan, because I'm bullish on the dollar. Okay, I'm bullish full time on the dollar, but then only when this guy gets invalidated, then we could say, okay, now the sellers are gonna have their way. So it's a two-way something. If we have a pierce through, then we just work on the work, which is probably when, of course, when it invalidates, if we have a body closure below this guy, then we may use it or the next one as the next support to sell down. So this is like a two-way thing. Okay, why coming here, I'm anticipating buys. Got what I see. Okay, what I see on the higher time frame. So it may not be apt as we want it. Okay, it may not be apt as we want it, but then I'm anticipating a break of structure right here, and this PY might be just the one. Might be just the one, the last one to take us right there. So guys, you all have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. Of course, the week is over, so enjoy your week. Love and light.